But he got like 2-3 federal indictments open.
Yeah, so
everybody.
But you have to understand.
How you be getting that big U? You from 60s? Don't nobody be trying to holler at you about that?
Who?
They didn't pull it away from
60s. Nobody like hold on. This big U. This the OG. This the homie. This the
Hey,
low.
Wack, when you met me, I was the team, right?
No, that's a fact.
I'm the team. I'm the one that go get everything.
Once we didn't put the paperwork out,
big uterus is no more.
You getting paid $1.6 million a year. Your job is to turn in guns, report gang activity, report gang hotspots, and this is an annual contract that's only renewed based upon performance, and we issued you a BlackBerry to communicate with the 77th Street Crash Division, and it's your name down here, and we looking at all this shit, and it said you went from $550,000. 2 years later, they gave you $440,000 raise and kept going to you over $2 million. Right now, listen, bro, at that point in time, and we produced that work and sent it to everybody where they looking at it, at that point in time, you're not that no more.
Listen, you have to understand. Remember when I broke in, I said that he was writing down the serial numbers and stuff, right?
And passing them out.
Yeah,
you have to provide the serial numbers on the guns retrieved.
Everything.
But see, it's getting weird though because he writing down serials
and passing out to the homies.
He should send them out. So then when something weird is happening, it's like it's a bonus. I may know where that came from.
Damn.
Check those serials.
Yeah, that's all.
See, you got to remember, I knew about the Crenshaw Coats, the back to school programs, the continuation thing, and the graffiti removal. So that's what I thought development option was. I find out because it's a dude named Star Wolf. He a Crip from somewhere.
He from New York.
Yeah.
Star Wolf is accusing me because me and Big U so tight. He's saying you and Big U. I said, hold on, call me. What is this? He like you. I said I'm listening to it, but I ain't understand. I know what he called me, sent it to me, go over page by page, 100-something pages, and I'm like, when I seen the BlackBerry, because I used to always ask him, bro, why you got a BlackBerry? You ain't computer savvy like that. Oh man, it's just a backup phone or whatever. When I issued a BlackBerry cell phone to communicate with 77th Street Crash Division. When I read that, I didn't eat for 4 or 5 days, homie. So he said, Wack, hold on. They got one in Pacoima too. So if you do it, I know it's you. When he pulled it up, he said, nah, Wack, you. I said, bro, I don't know nothing about this. I'm not even a California. My license is another state, been like that 20 years. I'm like, bro, I don't know. So at this point in time, I'm getting nervous. I call him because he always the one that comes see me with his direction. And I'm like, bro, you seen this? He sat down. Everybody nervous. And he will not address it. All he says is, I'm doing this for the babies. If anybody out there, right, got some paperwork, hear me out, regardless of what set you from. If it says intel or witness or information came from community leader, that is whoever is running the grid program in your section. They identify them as community leader. So they're a confidential source. So if they say it or they seen it, or they say this information came from here, they will use that, right, to go get warrants. If they say third house on the corner, with the green gate is drugs, right? If a grid pro tells them that is probable cause and more enough to get a warrant, and then it'll say information provided by community leader.
But they usually come for the OG, so they ain't never asked you.
No. Listen, this
ask me what?
This the police like, hey, you want to be a community leader? Like, what's happening? Because I know you. Okay. I mean, you doing the thing. It's 1.1 million. Make sure y'all join the millions of fans that played on Underdog last year with the Pick'em game. You can win money by making sports picks. It's time to turn those takes into cash by going higher or lower on player stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and much more. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. Sign up now, deposit using promo code BOF, you already know, to get 1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
So watch this.
What's happening?
Well, watch this. Yeah. Watch this. The movement and what we was originally doing, right, respectfully, was coming from inner city LA, right?
Yeah.
There hasn't been any rappers come out of Pacoima. I'm the first exec to
so
come out of Pacoima.
So they like, oh, you know what? Pacoima ain't really big enough for me. I don't need no community leader.
I'm not there because it's nothing for me. It's like everything that's moving, the low riding scene, or whatever scene, the rappers, this, whatever's going on, right? 90% of the people that come from the strip clubs that don't go to the Beverly Hills, whatever, is coming back to inner city LA, Compton, Wild South, Central, Inglewood, right? So my movement has always been within you guys' jungle. Think about it.
Yeah, but that's your best friend, or that was your friend you sleeping with.
That's
your nigga. But how do we not know this? He's so close to you. He like, hold on, I just got this deal for 1.1. You want to fuck with it?
No, watch this. No. He's not gonna tell you that.
You know the crazy part? When I found out, the nigga tried to turn me in. He sent a video to Alex Alonzo, and then he sent it to my probation officer, and now I have warrants for my arrest. Dead homies. They trying to get me locked up because I know too much.
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy.
And I'm gonna be real. We all got people, family members, homeboys who did crossed over into law enforcement, whether they were clerical somehow, some way. I didn't. You heard the call. I didn't got tapped on my shoulder like, hey, you doing some damage. Dude's credibility is falling off. Your name is floating in the meetings. So I'm like, what you mean? He said, dude is saying he can't do nothing with you, and his credibility is being tarnished for him to be acceptable. Because now people's backing up. When you walking up, people getting quiet. They go another way.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing to give them.
Yeah, so now it's like, I'm telling Luce, I said, well, Luce, I might have to turn it down because he playing it a different way. You know what I'm saying? He playing it the way the Italian Mafia used to play it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've been telling him for the last 3 months, I'm gonna set us up to just, let's win with success. For the last 3 months, we didn't set up 4 or 5 different businesses at launch in 2025. So, you know, we did our due diligence with letting people know. I'm gonna be real, that was my brother, that was my partner. Like, straight up, Ace Boone Coon.
No, but
I caught a lot of heat behind that. Remember I told you, I put him and Hoover D on the phone.
Yeah.
Right? He clowning, him and Hoover D clowning because he like, yeah, used to keep F-Bone Astro van full of hoes, used to get out of jail and come in the hood and write Can't Stop, Hoover D all on their side. They clown, they had never got a chance to talk. Right? So it was like, you know, I never deny that, but once I found that out, but everything happened for a reason, because he tried to snake me with Suge first. So that made me bag up. And then this came to me. This didn't come to me. By the time this came to me, I was already going my way. So when I seen it, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I didn't believe it, dude. I'm like, when he sent it to me to work and I see the signatures, and I'm like, damn.
You talking about when you say he tried to snake you with Suge, that's when they went to that office and went over your head
or
something and tried to say, he tried to bully the dude inside the office.
Well, what was crazy about it is, you know my plug with E1. Everybody know that was Wack's building. Everybody know that, right? So I done made these people a lot of money.
Right.
And me, outside of that, me and Allen became like real friends. You know what I'm saying? So when Suge calls him, and he really don't care for Suge because Suge used to try to press him, and I would be in the middle of it. When Suge called him and said, yo, I need you to take this meeting with Big U, right? He took it. So when Big U goes out there and go in the office, Suge on the speakerphone telling Allen, when Wack contracts run out, instead of re-upping with Wack, re-up with Big U. This the only dude he's scared of in L.A., right? That's what he said. So Allen says, ho, I don't know what this is about. Wack's my friend. We do a lot of big business. We got big accounts in here. So this meeting's over.
Right.
So he don't even tell me. He waited a week. He said, hey, you talked to Big U? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I didn't mention anything to you? I'm like, no. So he waited. He said, well, you know they came to my office. I said, okay. No shit. He like, Suge was on the phone, right? So he tells me what went on. So what I do, I wait another week thinking Big U gonna call me and say, bro, Suge had me take this meeting. He went in there and said this wild shit to the man. Then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like, you know what I mean? So I don't hear nothing. So at the time, I called my other boy that was my right hand from Compton. Tell him about it. See, that's why They don't want to get him involved because he's going to tell people the truth. And they be asking him, he'd be like, he ain't lying, I was on the phone. We called Big U. We called Suge. We called both of them. You know, Suge actually called us. He was in the county at that time. He said, so that actually happened. So at that point in time, he started screaming, man, y'all don't want to help me out, help me with my group. I said, bro, I've been telling you for years. He been saying he ain't signing nothing unless it's from Rolling 60s. And in this music game, you can't operate like that. If it's hot, then it's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to force something to get hot, and that ain't necessarily going to work. In the history of Rolling 60s, we got CJ Mack,
Corrupt,
and then Nip. But all of these people was on their own grind. It ain't like you the one did it.